And we're back here on the Raven Sports Network. We're joined by Captain Amanda Panaro. 2 goals in the victory, 3-0, shutting down the undefeated Merrimack College Warriors. Amanda, first, you snapped a 2-game losing streak here today against an undefeated team, 10-0 before the game. What are you thinking right now?
Well, do you see the smile
I
on
do.
my face?
You haven't stopped smiling since you came up here.
You know, coming into this game, it was just, we've dropped too many games that we haven't, and we knew this is going to be one of the hardest games of our season. This could be the hardest game some people have ever played. Joss and I had a long talk in the locker room with a lot of the younger girls about that, and tonight we just said, you know, come in and play for each other. We're not talking about playoffs right now, we're not talking about long term, we're talking about tonight's game. It seemed to work.
All right, you were all over the place in the first half. You got a couple of shots on. You guys ended up going into the second half, tied 5 shots apiece, 4 shots on goal apiece. In the second half, Talita Pereira dispossesses right outside the 18, finds you streaking, threads a needle, one of the best passes I've ever seen. Talk about that play.
Well, you know, that's what she does. She sees plays that other people don't see. We've had a hard time connecting, her and I, this season. We're very similar type players, small, like the ball at our feet. But when we're on together, as you can see, it ends up working. So there's a lot of people on our team that can pass a ball, but nobody can do it like her. So like you said, she threaded the needle, somehow found me on that far side, and thankfully ended up in the back of the net.
And in soccer, 1 goal almost always is never enough, and later in the second half you found yourself dispossessing their Merrimack backfield at midfield and find a straightaway breakaway. They could not catch up with you, and you got the ball past their goalkeeper. Talk about that play.
You know, I've just, all game, she's been cutting the ball back in the inside at halftime. Coach Alex said all she's going to do is cut back. That's all she has is that little cut, so we anticipate it. Too many times in the first half I just tried to go flying through her, and she's about twice my size, so that obviously wasn't working. So I was able to just sit back on the ball and ended up at my feet and took off. Finally this time I was able to slot it in the corner instead of at the keeper's hands.
All right, so you guys improve. You even up your overall record 5-5. Your NE10 record also improves to 3-5. Defeating the undefeated Merrimack, that's a tall order. And now after this, you're going to go away at pace, then 2 games back-to-back, American International and Southern Connecticut here at home. What are you guys doing looking forward? We know you're trying to piece the wins together, and tonight was obviously a stepping stone.
Right, absolutely. I think tonight's win is just going to give us recognition. You know, don't write off Franklin Pierce. Just because we had a rough start, we had a lot of new players that we were working through now. But obviously we want this to be a turning point in our season. Like I said to you, we're just taking 1 game at a time right now. So head into pace on Saturday, and then we'll come back and think about our home game on Wednesday.
All right, Amanda Panaro, the captain, 3 goals in today's victory. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And now we're going to get a chance to talk to head coach Jeff Bailey. Kind of a smile on his face, so that's a good thing.
Coach doesn't
Coach, again, let's start right off. The captain getting 2 goals today, ended up being 2 of the 3 goals you would take. Talk about her performance tonight.
Yeah, she was great tonight. We've been missing her a little bit all season. She's, you know, just lost a little confidence, and we knew at some point she'd break out, and couldn't have picked a better time, I guess.
All right, the most obvious thing, you just took down an undefeated team. They were 10-0, perfect in Northeast 10 play. You guys, the obvious underdogs going in. What was your mindset coming into this game?
Well, we actually know we're the better team. You know, we know how good we are. We've just had a spell where the ball wouldn't go in the net and confidence is really low. But we know that, you know, on any given day we can beat anybody in this league. And, you know, I think we showed that tonight. And, you know, hopefully we can continue doing this because we've got a lot of catch-up to play.
And your offense, 3 goals. You guys were actually shut out your past 2 losses, and then the offense just flourishing. Amanda finding herself open, Talita getting in on the action, as well as Tori Geekus, who's been limited of late of field time. She got in there, found herself in perfect position. So is the offense looking up at this point?
Yeah, it's, you know, usually once you get one, then they start to flow, and hopefully that's the start for us now, because we are too good to be getting shut out by some of these teams. And you know, we've kind of done it to ourselves at times. You know, starting back with that Lemoyne game, we totally dominate the first half and don't score, and we give up a soft one, and that's kind of been the way it's been all season. But you know, first goal tonight was great, broke the tension a little bit, and then to get another one soon after, you know, I think at that point we felt pretty comfortable. And you know, from here, hopefully the confidence is high, and you know, we go to pace and get another win, start a streak here.
All right, thank you very much. Congratulations on the win, big win, and good luck in the near future.
Great, thank you.
That was head coach